Hey guys, here we are again with Apocalypse Off-Road. Meet My Trucks, episode 3. Today we're focusing on this old girl. She is a 1982 Toyota Land Cruiser BJ42. It's my only 40 series. And she's a little special to me. We'll get into that in a minute. First off, let's do a little walk around. You get a good look at her. I've used this mainly as my work truck. Carry around my tools and go fix other people's junk. So yeah, I picked this up a couple years ago, I guess. And this one actually came up. I got a call, and I was asked about doing a turbo kit on an old Toyota diesel. And I had no idea what was going to come of this, and I have actually never done that before, but I was interested in doing it on some of my own cruisers, so I went and had a look, and lo and behold, the guy had this sitting in his barn. At the time, there were no doors, no roof, and it had a pretty bad oil leak that it needed fixed. But I was able to talk the guy out of doing a turbo, for the cost and everything on this. And we ended up trading when it was all said and done. I gave him my 1992 Toyota pickup that I originally only paid $600 for, and it wasn't even that nice of a truck, but it was a 5-speed 22RE. And he never ended up turboing it. They've just been driving it around. Here, have a little quick look at the inside. Nice old school metal dash. It's pretty rustic in here. Oh, there's one of my fire pits there in the back. No seats in the back, but lots of cargo room. The window folds down on these. I got the old style doors on here because that was all that I could find. So anyway, she became mine. And in the progress of obtaining this thing, I actually found out this used to be my brother's Land Cruiser, which he regrettably sold to that same guy, well, his uncle or something anyways, for $1,000, which was not enough. And that feller is the one that chopped up the roof and the doors. He was gonna turn it into a pickup or something. Just a shame what he was doing to this thing. So anyway, I'm probably hanging on to this one forever, unless somebody offers me enough money for it. But yeah, so I drove her home in the dark. Headlights weren't working. I had marker lights, so I could barely see. The clutch was slipping so bad I could barely get the thing to move. But I made it home. Stuck her in the garage, tore the engine out, resealed everything, new clutch. Just went through everything, and yeah, I drove it around the last couple summers, and I likely will again this summer, but it needs a little work here. I've done some things, like replace that guy there. The steering was really worn, flopping around, but it needs some suspension work. These leaf springs, I mean, look at these hangers in the back. They're just ridiculous. That spring over there is busted. And he's got a couple of these, ride adjusting things on there to try and level it out. I mean, and it's working, but that is not a permanent solution, and this thing rides terrible. I did put a new emergency brake cable on there because I wanted to have a park brake for safety. That cost me over $200 just for that cable. But yeah, I mean, my thoughts are for this guy, I want to add power steering here eventually. because it sucks driving it around with bigger tires and no power steering. But maybe a 4-link. What do you think? I've never done it before, but I got myself a nice little CNC plasma table in the garage, and that would help out a lot, and I'm getting a big welder here soon. So yeah, any questions, comments about this guy, hit me up. That's it for today's episode. Have a great day, guys.